Hello, by Lost here, back episode of Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts, Shipyard Champions. We are in the final week of the Admiral Olympics. We're in the Dreadnoughts phase, or battleship phase. Year is 1950. We have a maximum budget of $60 billion. A couple design specifications. We will now be fighting Iron Wolf first. Iron Wolf has 25. I would have the Empire of Japan versus the United States. Iron Wolf has clear day 3 ships. I have 4 ships. I budgeted really hard, and then I stole a bunch of the budget money for retirement. $25 clear day 3. This is my wonderful Japanese vessel. It's 89,985 tons. I messed up. My design is cramped. I forgot to max out the design. This will be the first time I don't have full crew. How much would have that been? Yeah, I would have designed it in. Unfortunately, I didn't, so because I could have afforded it. Anyway, so this is 90 ton, 10,000 range, maximum beam, with 2 21-inch guns, with a bunch of 8.9s, and then a bunch of 5-inch or 5 times deck tubes, with a bunch of secondaries for close range fighting if anyone does get close, or close enough for the 8s to engage, which they have 24-kilometer range, with a 40-kilometer range of the main deck gun. Theoretically, if you get into the rate of 40, like in this maximum range fight with this thing, I don't think shells hit that well even with radar. That's one design oversight that I've had, unfortunately, is I just want to see. I began running with semi-piercing armored shells because it is a 21-inch shell. It is going to hard pin through the top deck at long range, and then the closer and closer you get, it's going to hard pin through side deck. But let's get this show on the road. Just to check, Panzer and Wolf's design is main. It is what it's called, so I will be looking for a main inside of the battle. If I don't see a main, then there has been a problem. Oh, so I'm fighting at 20s with 8 secondaries. Why is there double music? I hate when this happens. And the main reason why I do the thing I do, try to calculate enemy armors, is because you theoretically don't want overpens. Overpens do a lot of damage, but the thing is, penetrations are the thing that does the big amounts of damage. Moving guns also reload faster. The ship is barely floating. So I lost a single ship, and one is extremely heavily damaged, within the other two not being remotely damaged. Now we are on to the next one. It is Bro Silly. He has an Italian Empire at 20 kilometers, evening 3 ships. Cloudy evening 3 ships. Because I have a very specific design. My design is definitely... Need to back up because I don't think it changed the range. Kilometers, cloudy, evening, 3 ships from Italia. Because this is my design philosophy, is I don't need to have 8 billion guns on a ship. The ships are working together. They can then make these 21 caliber guns work. And the guns are very specifically designed around my own even armored scheme. The theoretics of what my gun should be able to penetrate. And I saw that my ships were using HE, and I wanted to keep using it until I was out, just to see the effectiveness of HE. Because if the AI is going to do that in my game, under my control, then I want to make sure whenever I get to watch Iron Wolf's video that my ships ain't gonna do complete garbage. AI will AI sometimes. I don't know, I'm like checking over the design. I can't edit it anyway. What was the Brusili design name? Brusili design number 5. Okay. There it is. It just has pure gun, pure main with cat ballistics again. Ugh. Wait, does this not have anti-torp? Oh, I'm going to so if Berkeley chooses my fleet first, he's so gonna get punished. That has 0 anti-torp. Does this thing not even have detection equipment? No, it doesn't. So yeah, if he chooses my close-range gunfight, he's going to get blindsided by 8 billion torpedoes. This is the funny thing, my torpedoes are the thing that won me this battle over my gun design. Because Berkeley's gun design is very, I would almost call meta, where you just have only primaries and then just have the baseline gun, or the baseline increasing of accuracy. Second I don't look, it gets hit by 3 overpins. So actually, through not even my attention, that kept all my ships floating. Because I had the auto turn on. Because if I had just kept it like normal, I think I would have lost. the actual named class of the line. Okay, I'm going to now look at both Brocili's and Iron Wolf's designs. Stop, Brain Parasite, stop running for rest of battles. It's over. Standard, regular, 12,000. I would have just reduced downwards because you technically don't need that much fuel. Gas turbine, yep. We're at 5s, yep. Anti-torp 0. That's a mistake. Whoever decides to fight me first, that's a mistake. Because you gotta run into 8 million torpedoes. At least you got sonar 3. At least you can see the torpedoes, but if they hit you, you're... There's a reason that I just take sometimes the bare minimum of torpedo protection 1. As that is like 20% off of the damage, and also gives me more floatability and more resistance. Auto reloading, electro hydro turrets, bursting charges, 2 powder. At ballistics. The reason why I switched down to semi is for more damaging penetrating hits. The AP cells do a lot more damage. And it also have a lot less ability to ricochet because the shell is designed to not ricochet. So whenever my ships actually use their shells, they're not going to ricochet. Like, it's extremely low chance that they'll ricochet. So there's never going to be a wasted shell like a ricochet. That's why sometimes I'll just go straight at the enemy if they're using cap ballistics, as the shell has a very high chance of just ricocheting off. This abomination, the single main gun opponent that goes 35 knots. Oh, why'd you have 0 beam? Like, that might have been screaming with accuracy, like, a lot. Having beam like this down messes with accuracy because you're a lot less stable. But my god, he's gonna have a horrible time with accuracy if he chooses me because of the storm that'll be playing in my battle, because when you have no beam, you have 0 accuracy. And you're gonna get tossed around like a frickin' pastry. You had a flash fire? You didn't have a Rebet on this ship? Are you insane? Yeah, zero underwater acoustics. This thing had only the spotting distance of torpedoes. 1,000 meters. That, okay, for a ship this large that maneuvers, it says some parts are placed badly. I don't know if that's just a design error coming back to me. And me looking. It says he's 5,000 under. 5,000 over his limit. My god, man, why do you have, like, no armor? Like... My secondaries could have pinned his ship, that's how bad his armor is. My secondaries that have literal incendiary shells could possibly pin his ship. With the incendiary shell. Although he did have a high fire rate, I do give him that. This design does not make sense to me in my brain. It really doesn't. Although he did have 20 billion for each ship. That is a lot. But the main reason why I dislike mono design enemy gun ships is because there is a high likelihood that a ship will, if it has ammo detonated at all, lose complete functionality because the ship has 0 ammo remaining. Plus, when you have that many main guns, he's probably recoiling like hell, and that's another reason why he's probably not hitting me that much. A lot more he should, because he has 0 beam, and he's firing 8 billion main guns that are 20 inches. So he's probably, and it's also a fast-firing ship. So after the first 2 volleys, he's then maxed out his gun recoil because it's not going to dissipate fast enough. Because that's another reason why I make my beam large, always, is for main guns to dissipate the gun recoil faster. Because as you could see, that when we fired, it was like 20 for like 5 seconds, and then it just vanishes because of how stable the ship is. But anyway, that'll be it for this video. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please like, comment, subscribe, and peace.